Hello everyone, welcome to Beast Cocina. Today I am doing a soup. My mother-in-law is not feeling great and I'm gonna do a soup for her. Say hi. So we're gonna start with putting a little bit of olive oil in it. And I'm not gonna record myself because you guys know food is better. Okay, let's go. Um, and I'm gonna put it here and I'm gonna just show you what I'm gonna do. So here we go. Olive oil is already in. Now we have some garlic that we need to peel. I picked two garlics. Of course, it's taking longer to peel them, but it is going to happen. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Where's the garlic press? Uh, garlic press, garlic press. I know I put it in here the other day. There it is. Okay. ¿Me puede dar una cuchara, suegra? Tiene que voltear. I got it. Tiene que buscarla, por eso se la pedí. Yo sé que usted quería no hacerlo, pero por eso se la pedí. So two garlics right here, and I'm just using my garlic press, and I put the whole thing in it because that's gonna just give it more flavor to it. Now we're gonna put a little bit of sofrito in there because you know there is no soup without a good sofrito. Estoy grabando. ¿Sabes que estoy grabando, verdad que sí? Sorry. I'm sorry, my mother-in-law doesn't know that I'm recording. Ah, sí, lo puedo hacer. Gracias. So here we go. We're putting all those ingredients in there and we're just marinating. You can make your own chicken cube. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but you can add one chicken cube from Walmart. And this smells very, very good. Seriously. So now you're gonna put that there. And if you have any chicken, I recommend you using it. Um, I know I have some chickens that I can use. Um, that I save up from the Costco one that I had in the that I have in the thing. So in the deep freezer. So let me go look for them. But look, this is how it looks. It's looking amazing and it's smelling so yummy. Let's lower the heat. I have some diced pepper, red pepper, green pepper, orange peppers that are frozen. This is a great idea to put it in here and give a little bit more extra flavor to this soup. And if you have onions, add it in. Definitely, I think I have some onions in here. I just have to find it. And I have some pumpkin that I got from the Dominican place, and I am going to include some in here because they're so good. They're gonna give so much extra flavor, and it's not Dominican; it's a Latino place that you go and buy different ingredients. This is great for beans, but it's also very good for adding. This is what my mom added to the beans, but for soup, they're gonna be delicious on it. And you can put any pumpkin that is for cooking. Okay, so definitely that's definitely a plus. No friegue, suegra, no friegue. Porque no friegue porque usted está tosiendo mucho, ¿ok? Mejor pare, ya, pare mejor, sí. Calabaza, creo que se llama, suegra. Se le dice calabaza en español, ¿verdad que sí? They call calabaza in Spanish. And you really need to, and if you want to put some spinach in there, you can also put spinach. ¿Le gusta la espinaca, suegra, o no? ¿Le gusta la espinaca? No, okay. So there's so many things that you can add into this. You can add a bunch of stuff. Now I'm gonna go look for that chicken that I saved from the flautas that I made, and I did not use that chicken, shredded chicken. So I'm looking for it in the in my refrigerator. See if I find it. Hopefully, because that's gonna make a huge difference on. Oh, you know what? I can add a little bit of yuca too. ¿Quieres yuca, suegra? Un poco de yuca o papa. ¿Qué quiere? Papa o yuca. Okay. So I got some frozen yuca here, and I got this at Costco. I got this at Walmart. So I'm just gonna put a couple of them in there, and that's going to be great because we are making a soup. This is a Latino style soup, and once the yuca comes apart in there, you can cut it in little pieces, and it will become little pieces if you want to. Just like the other stuff, all the other ingredients. Let's keep on going here. If you have chicken broth, this is the time to use it. I have chicken broth already that I cooked from the Costco chicken bones that I did a while back. So that's what I'm going to use today. So this is very frozen, but I also have other ones. I'm trying to get some stuff out of the deep freezer, so I'm gonna try to do this beef stuff. And I put them in a little cube like this because it's easy to maneuver, but I'm gonna go wet it a little bit so I can get it out. Yeah, it's gonna take a little while to get this out, so I think I'm gonna go and get the one that I already have. So this is my chicken stock that I have, and I'm gonna just grab anything. And once they're frozen, you can take it out of the containers, and they can become like this, which I just dump it and put in a Ziploc bag. So I'm gonna put two of them here, and then I just have to wait for them. These days, if you freeze everything, it can be do. I don't even have to buy stocks anymore. If I go to Costco and I pick up a chicken, I can use everything there to do what I need to do. Also, I'm gonna put a little bit of celery because soup without celery, it's not a soup. And it doesn't have to be too much celery. You can pick one or two. Of course, you're gonna wash them because that's what it's all about. Oh, they're going a little bad here. Seriously? How come this thing is going bad already? I just got it. I guess celeries are going bad pretty fast. I don't know why. Wash them good because they do have a lot of dirt in it. Okay, we just have to wait for that beef stew to tie down a little bit. And do I have anything to put this spoon? Okay. So I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna cut it in little pieces because the smallest the better, and the faster the soup is going to be done. I mean, this will be good to cut it in a board, but my mother-in-law just visited and she's not feeling well, so I'm just winging it and making a soup pretty fast for her. This is what I call winging it, where you actually just make it out of, you're not planning to make it, but it comes together. Okay, so this is actually, I'm gonna cut it in half because this is going to, and believe me, my hands are clean. You don't have to worry. Okay, there you go. I have some in the floor. Let me go wash it. And if you want this to be even better, turmeric is so good for anti-inflammatory. So this is what we want to do. Put some turmeric in there. And I'm going to put a little bit of turmeric as oil, and peppers help develop the turmeric. So there you go. Turmeric. I get my turmeric at Ross. So that's where I get them from. Here we go. And I'm gonna put the heat up so that stock can melt because it's still a little bit on the dicey side here. So this is going to be a best soup that you ever have done. I mean, you could have diced the celery a little bit smaller, definitely. You can also put a little bit of potatoes if you want to. I'm putting yuca, so that should be good enough for it, and it should be very brothy. So we're good to go. But you can substitute the yucas with potatoes. It'll be great too. Of course, now because you have that broth, you can actually add a little bit more water. I'm not gonna put any more broth. I think that's enough broth for it. Let's put the rest of this broth back into the freezer. I didn't know that I had that. Okay. So what do you guys think so far? Is it good? I'm loving the. Here we go, and this is how it's looking so far. Still melting. We need more water in here though. Let's put some water, regular water. You can substitute for broth, more broth, but I have enough broth there. My broth doesn't have salt, so the fact that I put the chicken cube is gonna help with that. But I'm putting 2 cups of water in here, so 2 cups of water because I want to do a lot, and I want my mother-in-law to take some home with her. So definitely we are going to try to do that. Okay. Maybe I put a little bit more yuca in here because I think I kind of feel like it needs it. Yeah, the more the merrier. It's gonna be better. Okay, now we need some chicken. At this point, you can put any chicken that you want. Rotisserie chicken will be great to do that. It will help with all the stuff that you can get. But let's try to go and get some of that chicken that I got with a clam chowder or a mushroom soup. Hopefully, I can find it in here because I know I had some leftovers when I made them a while back. And I just found some onions, so that's great. Just keep in mind my sofrito have onions already. I'm just adding more because it will help with that. And if the onions can be red, even better. Yeah, that's what happens when you have so much stuff in this refrigerator. It's hard to find stuff. Yeah, it might be up there. And I'm gonna put it up here so I can find them faster, but I don't see them here, so where is that? Yeah, I think this is gonna go without chicken because obviously I can't find it. But if you had chicken, you could use it right now. I recommend you using it because we're gonna need it. And like I said, this was not planned meal. I didn't plan for this. So I am a little not sure where the other students is. Okay. So sorry. Okay. Okay, guys, I cannot find my chicken from that flautas that I made a couple of weeks back, which I put in the freezer. It would have been great for now, but I cannot find it. I don't know why. But this is gonna be a soup without chicken. It's okay as long as it's a soup. It's a soup, but it does have the chicken broth that I created. So you have a chicken in there somewhere. Okay, so I am going to look. I mean, the good thing about the chicken is that it's already made, so if I find it, I can still use it. I'm gonna be honest. That just tells me that my deep freezer needs to be better organized if I cannot find anything when I'm looking for it. So I guess that's the next organization too. That's gonna be my next organization that needs to be done. I do have a lot of stuff flautas that I made a couple weeks back, so those I kind of feel like we have to start using them because if we don't use them, they're not gonna go bad, but they definitely. Oh, I can't. I think this is it. Oh, I found it. Cool. Found it. Finally. It's always all the way in the bottom. Okay, so this is a chicken that I had left over from the chicken stock, and I'm just going to take some of it. I am going to take this one that have chicken and a little bit of mozzarella. It doesn't have to be too much chicken, so I'm just gonna use that little chicken. Yeah, that should be enough chicken. At least something is better than nothing. It doesn't have to be perfect. I was gonna add the one with the mushroom because I didn't think I had any left, but I have. I have this little with some perfect. It's going to be perfect. Okay, now we just have to make sure that everything is covered. The only thing that we need to add the noodles later on. So the noodles are going to be okay. These are the one that I got. They're called um, La Moderna, and they are fideitos. We call it fideo, and they're perfect for this occasion. But I want to wait like maybe into the yuca is done before I put them in there because you definitely need to. If you have some cilantro, it will be great to add it in at this time. Okay. So I have a bunch of cilantro. I just have to wash. So here we go. Some cilantro going in. And I'm gonna cover so and then this can be broken apart. I'm gonna show you that it's so easy to break. So, well, it's hot, so I have to be careful. Now, all I have to do is let it the yuca. If you can cut the yuca now that it's like this, it will be better because definitely it will be done faster if you break it apart. So I definitely recommend that. Or break it at least in half. So do that. This one is not gonna break that easy. Okay. That one seems like it's a little bit. Okay. So this to me is a chicken soup, and that chicken is literally like little strips of chicken, which is perfect for it. Now I'm just gonna cover it and let it cook for maybe 10-15 minutes. And then you put the noodles in and cook it for 8 more minutes and you're done. Here we go. I'm gonna taste it a little bit because I know the flavors are there, but oh, amazing. It tastes yummy. Very yummy. But it needs to cook a little bit more. Let's hike up the heat, make it boil a little bit, and that is going to be the soup. And we have so many flavors, guys. It tastes yummy. It tastes delicious. And now I just have to clean the mess that I made here. But otherwise, it's very simple, not so complicated. All you have to do is add the noodles. The noodles take 7 to 8 minutes after the other stuff are done. So this way, the chicken is already cooked. You don't have to even baby it or anything. And if you have a rotisserie chicken that you frozen, cut it in little pieces, and then you can use it this way too. And if you had the stock for the to make crave stock that I normally freeze, that I did in a couple weeks ago, that would have been great because the bone and everything will give it even more flavor to it. That just it's like creating your own stock. And if you have diced breast in little pieces, You can cook it with the seasoning before putting the water in. Amazing, just amazing. It's just a little simple way of doing a chicken soup without having to do too much. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. All I have to do is add the noodles, and that's it. I'm done. Very simple chicken soup at home, and it tastes so wonderful. I'll see you next time on Beast Cocina. If no one tell you, you're special just the way you are. Goodbye.